poem. We have seen 3 stanzas. Now we can see the remaining 3 stanzas. The castle. So who is the author? The Hedwig Muir. The author name is Hedwig Muir. Okay. We go to the stanza 4. What could they offer as for bait? Our captain was brave and we were too. There was a little private gate, a little wicked gate. The visited water led them through. So, what would they offer as for bait? That means, so no one could enter into the castle. So, what would they offer as for bait? Bait means someone to do something. It's for bribe, the bait. Our captain was brave and we were too. Our captain was brave and we refer soldiers. So the captain was brave and the soldiers were true. That means loyal to the king. So the captain was brave and the soldiers were loyal to the king. There was a little private gate. A little wicked gate. Wicked means small. Wicked gate means heavy gate. The bird or heavy gate. The visited water led them through. Visited water means an old aged man, and old God led them through. That means there was a little private gate and heavy gate through which the enemies was led in by the old God. The old God allowed the enemies to enter into the castle. So that is the stanza. So this is the stanza meaning. So captain was brave and the soldiers were loyal. So captain correct. அவருக்கு உண்மையே யார் இருக்காங்க அப்படினு பார்த்தோம் அப்படினா soldiers. But அங்கே என்ன நடக்குது அப்படினு பார்த்தோம் அப்படினா there was a little private gate in the castle. So அந்த castleல ஒரு private ஒரு small gate இருக்கு. And old God. So அங்கே யார் இருக்காங்க அப்படினு பார்த்தோம் அப்படினா old God. So visited water and old God allowed the enemies to enter into the castle. So அந்த ஒரு சின்ன வழியா so அங்க இருக்க enemies எங்க அக்செப்ட் பண்றாரு எங்க அனுப்புறாரு to send அப்படினு பார்த்தோம் அப்படினா castle. So the visited water led them through and old God accepted the enemies, allowed the enemies to enter into the castle. Okay, in the next stanza, oh, that our mass of tunneled stone grew thin and treacherous as the hair. The cause was lost without a groan, the famous citadel overthrown, and all its secret galleries bare. Okay, the next term, oh, that our mass of tunneled stone. Mass means winding, intricating, confusing path. அதான் என்ன சொல்றாங்க அப்படி பார்த்தோம் அப்படினா mass of tunneled stone. The tunnel is compared to the mass. The tunnel is compared to the mass. அப்போ tunnel means the confusing path, winding and intricate and confusing path அப்படின்றது தான் tunnel. More than our mass of tunneled stone grew thin and treacherous as hair. Here comparison. Now the pathway grew thin. The pathway grew thin when the enemies entered the castle. They attacked the castle. So எப்ப அந்த enemies வந்து castle enter ஆனாங்களோ எதை அட்டாக் பண்ண ஆரம்பிச்சிட்டாங்க castle அட்டாக் பண்ண ஆரம்பிச்சிட்டாங்க. இப்போ அந்த castle எப்படி இருக்கு how is it அப்படினு பார்த்தோம் அப்படினா it was very thin like hair. So grew thin and treacherous means disloyal as hair. The cause was lost without a groan. Groan means lament or cry. Groan means lament or cry. There is no sound. There is no murmuring sound. But they, the enemies, attacked the castle. The cause means the enemies attacked the castle. The cause was lost without a groan. There is no sound. There is no cry. There is no lament without a groan. The famous citadel overthrown. The safety. The famous fort. The famous castle. The citadel overthrown. The citadel was overthrown by the enemies. The citadel was overthrown by the enemies. And all its secret galleries bare. And the next, the secret galleries became bare. Bare means empty. There is no secret galleries in the castle. So, if the castle is secret galleries because the enemies attacked the castle. So, attack there is no secret galleries in the castle. Okay, the next stanza. How can this shameful tale be told? I will maintain until my death. We could do nothing being sold. Our only enemy was gold. And we had no arms to fight it with. The next. How can this shameful tale or act be told to anyone? Here the shameful story, shameful tale story. The shameful story refers when the enemies attacked the castle. So how can this shameful tale be told to anyone? How to share to others? I will maintain until my death. I refer to poet, the narrator. The narrator wanted to hold up until his death. Until his death. He does not share to others. So the narrator hold up the secret until his death. I will maintain until my death. We could do nothing being sold. We refer soldiers. They could do nothing but being sold. So அவங்களால எந்த வேலையும் செய்ய முடியல. பட் அவங்க என்ன பண்ணிருக்காங்க? விற்கப்பட்டிருக்காங்க. They could do nothing being sold. Our only enemy was gold. Their enemy was only gold or money. Gold or money. And we had no arms to fight it with. We refer soldiers. They had no arms. Arms means weapons. They had no weapons to fight it with. So the last stanza. So how can this shameful tale or act be told to anyone? எப்படி இந்த ஒரு ஸ்டோரியை மற்றவங்க கிட்ட சொல்ல முடியும்? What is it means? The whole God allowed the enemies to enter into the castle. So the castle allow பண்ணத அந்த shameful tale எப்படி வந்து மற்றவங்க கிட்ட கன்வே பண்ண முடியும்? So I will maintain until my death. அது என்னுடைய இதிலே வந்து until my death வரைக்கும் so சீக்ரெட்டாவே இருக்கும். We could do nothing being sold. எங்களால எந்த வேலையும் செய்ய முடியாது, விற்கப்பட்டவங்களா மாறிட்டோம். So எங்களுக்கு ஒரே enemy எது அப்படினு பார்த்தோம் அப்படினா gold or money. So at the same time they had no arms. So எங்களுக்கு arms means weapons. So அவங்கள ஃபைட் பண்றதுக்கான ஒரு weapons அப்படின்றது என்னங்க இல்ல அப்படின்றாங்க. Okay, now we can see again. So in the stanza, so our captain was brave and the soldiers were loyal, and there was a little private gate, and old God allowed the enemies to enter into the castle. So castle allow பண்ணதே யார் அப்படினு பார்த்தோம் அப்படினா an old God. And then the next who then our mass of tunneled stone. The tunneled stone is compared to the mass. Mass means winning and intricate, confusing path. Now the path grew thin and treacherous. Treacherous means disloyal as hair. The cause was lost without a groan means without a cry or lament. There is no sound. The famous citadel was overthrown by the soldiers, and all the secret galleries became empty. And finally, how can this shameful tale or act be told to anyone? The narrator wanted to hold up until his death. They could do nothing but being sold. Their only enemy was gold or money. At the same time, they had no arms, no weapons to fight it with. Students, next we can see figure of speech. So they will ask two more questions. The first one, who then of a mass of tunneled stone. Already we have seen the word mass. Mass means bending, intricate and confusing. So the tunneled is compared to the mass. The tunneled is compared to the mass. So it is a figure of speech, metaphor. The metaphor means the comparison hidden or implicit அப்படின்றது தான் metaphor சொல்றோம். So indirect comparisons are இருக்கு metaphor. The second one, grew thin and treacherous as hair. The figure of speech is simile because the comparison என்ன யூஸ் பண்ணிருக்காங்க as. So the open comparison, so comparison என்ன யூஸ் பண்ணுவோம் like and like or as அப்படின்றதை யூஸ் பண்ணிருக்கோம் author. So then என்ன யூஸ் பண்ணிருக்காங்க as. So the figure of speech is simile. The next third one, our only enemy was gold. Here the enemy or the bride was compared to gold. So implicit comparisons are, so the comparison is metaphor. A little wicked gate. That means personification. A little wicked gate. The next one, electrician. So electrician, how can this shameful tale be told? So the word tale and then told. The repetition of the consonant sound. So consonant sound repetition வந்தது அப்படி பார்த்தோம் அப்படினா so அத வந்து என்ன பண்றோம் electrician இப்படி வந்து நம்ம ப்ரூஃப் பண்ணனும் tale and told. So next பார்த்தோம் அப்படினா in overall poemல rhyming schema என்ன யூஸ் பண்ணிருக்காங்க அப்படி பார்த்தோம் அப்படினா so all the stanzas A B A A B. So இந்த ஃபார்ம்ல தான் rhyming scheme அப்படிங்கறத author ஃபாலோ பண்ணிருக்காரு. So இதெல்லாம் பார்த்தோம் அப்படினா என்ன அப்படி பார்த்தோம் அப்படினா சொல்லும் போயம் ஒரு அழகா ஒரு கிரியேட் பண்றதுக்காக தான் போயட் வந்து இந்த மாதிரி ஃபிகர் ஆஃப் ஸ்பீச் இன்க்ளூட் பண்ணிருக்காங்க போயம் பார்ட்ல. சோ அந்த மாதிரி நமக்கு என்ன போயம் இந்த போயம் பார்ட்ல சோ எட்வின் மியூர் என்னென்ன கிரியேட் பண்ணிருக்காரு அப்படின்றது தான் சோ now we have seen நம்ம இத பார்த்தோம். Okay dear students, you can prepare the assignment. So the topic write a paragraph the poem Castle. So the Castle பத்தி ஒரு summary அப்படின்றத assignment மேக் பண்றீங்க. So after you can submit it. Thank you.